Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Waharuka Kudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us the scriptures, among other things, and salutations to Yakim across the earth for doing his work in sincerity and the truth. Shalom. It's an article that I stumbled upon. And it's funny, I'm just going to read a little bit. And, these are things, also that shows us that Esau is going down, the hatred that they have amongst each other over petty things. And it's funny because these things like this, I've been seeing that a lot here in Holland, people going to court over centimeters. Let me see. Slug, yeah. This is the book of 2nd Esther, chapter 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure out the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Yeah, because Yeshua Allah, the children of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the so-called Indianos are coming up. And the ruler of this world, the Edomites and the heathens, they're going down. They're going down in more shit. This holiday season, which is about to end, was the worst for the Dutch in years, man. I never seen them suffer so much on the holiday season concerning the heat, whether it were big hailstones, floodings, Even a couple of days ago, an Edomite from Holland, a boy, he stabbed his father to death, and even a friend of his father to death, in Italy. They caught him eventually. They caught him yesterday. But, a lot of things going on, fires. Yeah, man, hey, people are suffering, man. Beautiful. So after 10 lawsuits about 30 centimeters difference between Wiege houses, it's all about peace and quiet. It's about 30 centimeters and it has been holding two households in the municipality of Oost Wiege for years. It's a new built home too close. Is a new built home too close to the neighbor's property boundary? And don't forget, these Edomites, they used to be like, very brotherly amongst each other, Now they can't stand, they take nothing from each other. The centimeter issue is approaching its climax. It's the 10th time that we have to defend ourselves. We hope this will come to an end. It's funny to see that, man. And there's another article. This one translated. So they don't give a shit, man. They don't respect their parents neither, man. Man takes elderly mother to court, wants to know who biological father is. Utrecht, a 59-year-old Amsterdammer has taken his mother to court to demand that she tell who his biological father is. The judge ruled on Friday that the child's interest in knowing his father's name outweighs the mother in keeping the name a secret. Yet the outcome for the son is anything but satisfactory. The man mentioned has disappeared without a trace. He's real fucked. When the man was 10 years old, he was told that his mother husband is not the biological father. At the age of 18, she gave him the name of the man who should then be his father. However, a DNA test ruled this out in 2002. And that's also funny, a lot of these females, even back then, they were hoes, A lot of times they've been sleeping with all kinds of men and don't even know who the real father is, However, a DNA test ruled this out in 2002. Another name came up, but a search for that man turned up nothing. The son would then have tried several times to talk to his mother to find out who his biological father is, but her response was that is private. That is private information, the real devil, man. He therefore suspects that his mother still hiding a name. The elderly woman from Bonschoten and her 59-year-old son from Amsterdam have had no contact other with each other for several years. However, he knows that her physical health is deteriorating. Her mental health would still be good. That is why he filed a lawsuit against his mother to find out the name of his biological father. The judge ruled that the man's right to know his father outweighs his mother's right to keep that name secret. However, that ruling did not provide much news for the plaintiff. Prior to the hearing, the elderly woman made a statement under oath to the notary in which she stated that during the period that her son was conceived, she had not been with any other man than the two she mentioned earlier. And that's also a thing, they want to use the Bible and swear on it, but the Bible is very clear that I said it, that you shouldn't, that we are not allowed to swear. But yeah, the devils, they don't give shit. They do whatever they feel like. According to, let me see, she had not. According to the judge, there are insufficient indications to doubt the correctness of the statement and to suspect that another name of a possible causative agent is known to her. Because the mother has already complied with the demand, the court rejects the claim. The son must therefore make the do with the name of a man whose DNA research has already shown that he is not his biological father, and the name, year of birth, and place of residence of a second man who can no longer be traced because it was so long ago. The court does not find it strange that the mother cannot remember more information about the possible causative agent. The primarily relief judge understands that this is an unsatisfactory outcome for the plaintiff. Yeah, it's messed up, but it's funny, man. It's real funny. It's real funny. Hatred amongst each other. It's beautiful to see, man. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And you see the hatred amongst the Edomites. They stabbing each other, they fighting with each other, and they shooting each other. You know, son takes a mother to the court because he want to know who his father is. Fighting over houses. And you got a show here in Holland. The rijdende rechter in English, it means the driving judge. He goes from place to place, and a lot of time you got a lot of programs also with neighbors. They're fighting with each other, and it's always over stupid shit, little shit. And it goes on for years, and they get real angry. They can drink each other's blood. It's beautiful to see that, man. It's beautiful to see that. So this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verse 7. And Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee. Yeah. And what is that curse that is shown here? This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 50. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother, and towards his wife of his bosom, and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. Yeah. So his brother, it goes over, his own kind, his own people. So they're evil amongst each other. And you also see a lot of divorces going on um, with these Edomites. A lot of divorces going on, females cheating. You got a lot of cheating websites, platforms where they can, where they're special for people who are married, that they can commit adultery. Because that's adultery. If you sleep with another man's wife, it's adultery. If a female sleep with another man while she got a man, that's adultery. Don't get it twisted, but a man is allowed to have multiple wives, but as long as that female is single, she only have to deal with you. If she already got a man, you committing adultery, man. Ain't supposed to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Waharuka Kudash, a double honors for the apostles and elders of great millstone for teaching of scriptures, among other things. So and salutations to all the elect, to the hopeful elect around the world, the Akyam who are doing this work as a city and in truth. So with that, I'm gonna say Shalom.